In fact, before I came here, the night before I came here, I spent in Alicante. And there's a brother there whose name is Harun, who became a Muslim about 28 years ago, who is a builder. He would say that he's even illiterate. If you ask him, he writes beautiful because he's an artist. But if you ask him, he'd say that he's an illiterate person. He's not, he's very humble. But 25 years ago, he just bought this piece of land. And it was barren, nothing on it, barren. And he began to build. And he built a beautiful Andalusian mosque. And then he built fountains and gardens and houses and pathways. And most of it he built himself. I think he has jinn that help him because I don't know how he could do it. But everyone told me, you have to see Harun. So I was able to meet him for the first time and to enter his garden, which I cannot describe to you. It is so beautiful. It is more beautiful than the Hamra. And one of the secrets of going to his garden is that it will show you or give you an indication of what Al-Hamra must have looked like. Because the Spanish changed, the conquerors, the crusaders, changed a lot in Al-Hamra. If you see a fountain gushing up, that wasn't from the Muslims. Muslim fountains don't gush up, they bubble. And so I was just amazed. I couldn't believe it. And I spent the night in a house that if you put it on the market, he doesn't sell anything. He doesn't advertise. There's no directions to his place. You have to know how to get there. We got lost, but we did finally get there. And you get in with his permission. He has to open the door. Oh, you can come in. If he doesn't like the energy he sees, he says, we're full. Come back another time. And, mashallah, when we went there, the house that I stayed in, if you put that on the market, you could sell it for $1 million. It's beautiful. And it is furnished with these incredible Moroccan, Mauritanian, North African carpets and windows and everything. And I was in the cave, which is in the basement, although it's just a beautiful room, but it's actually a cave because it's the coolest part, because it's actually quite hot there. So, but I was just thinking, like, this is what we had. Because all that was destroyed in the east of Spain. Philip II burned it all, destroyed it all. And so he's brought it back to life. And he does it instinctively. And this is one of the things we want to do, that we want to get this knowledge connected to the awliya who gave it to us, the great scholars of the past, going back to our Prophet ﷺ. There is no religion without continuity. Religion requires continuity. And, as we just heard, this religion is, the religion of al-ilm al-mawruth. It is the religion of inherited knowledge. Ilm al-sanad, the knowledge of transmission. This is what min our khasa'is, one of our special characteristics. So we want to get that knowledge, and this gives continuity. It gives a continuity so profound you cannot imagine what it means. But one of the things this does is to take us back to people who were much more advanced than anyone today. When I was walking with Sidi Harun through his place, I mean, really, I was saying to him in Spanish how ignorant, how crazy these modern people are. How could they leave this for what they have now, to live in these concrete monstrosities, which we call cities? And I mean, where he lives is just beautiful. It is civilization. In fact, there's an author, Jacques Ellul, who wrote back in the 1960s and 1970s, Jacques Ellul, which is E-L-U-L, Jacques, J-A-C-Q-E-S, Jacques. And one of his theories was that, in fact, Muslim Spain and Portugal were so advanced that they could have easily done anything that the West prides itself on today. The only difference was that they had much greater sense, that they knew not to open the Pandora's box.